Hello and welcome to Black Dog Does Alien Earth episode 3. Well, Black Dog Does Alien Earth covering episode 3.
Yes.
There you go. That's it. Get it right. There'll be confused people going, what? There was episode 2? Where? Fuck. Anyway, I'm Lee.
I'm Darren.
I'm Elton.
And this week we will go through episode 3, Metamorphosis of Alien Earth. Because it turns out that after doing that special for the first 2 episodes, people responded. In fact, we got more feedback for that than we do the main cast. So I feel like that we are going to carry this on at least until one of us or all of us get very, very bored with it. What are you thinking? Next week?
Yay!
Yay! So, but before we do that, let's do the feedback, because we do have feedback from last week. Last week we obviously covered episodes 1 and 2, and we had a lot of feedback, mainly comprised around us pronouncing the name of the ship, which well, let's just start how we mean to go on. Firstly, we had Andy Plastides of the Great Derelict, and often frequenting these parts, and he wrote in to say this:
it's pronounced Maginot, as in the Maginot Line.
There you go. Thank you very much for that, Andy.
Thank you.
Then we had Ian Spaceship Stead, who said, I think it's pronounced Maginot. I know it's from the Maginot Line defensive line faults of the French-built post-World War One, and a curious name for a ship, and it's not one related to Joseph Conrad for a change. And then he shows us a load of lovely artwork that he's made for the Maginot screen. I nearly said mango. Oh, God Almighty! Don't say mango.
It's pronounced Maginot.
I know. Anyway, so Martin Thompson says, after reading a bit about this, I wonder if it's a reference to how the oh fuck's sake,
Maginot.
It's pronounced Maginot.
Thank you. How it failed to deter the German invasion, seeing how the ships seemed to be directly responsible for the invasion of a different kind. I think of it as the USS Maginot anyway. But you're wrong, Martin. It's not the Maginot. It's
pronounced Maginot.
Thank you. Steve, he's on the Facebook group as Steedy, so we'll just call it like that.
Okay.
He says, I will try and stick to just the spoiler-free section, so here we go. Lee, sorry, I've got something in my teeth. It clearly isn't the plot of this in relation to Alien. Pretty much agree with all that's already been said. It's a good sci-fi show. Visually, it's stunning. The plot is outside of the connection to Alien is decent. The acting is awesome. But as an Alien show, I'm underwhelmed so far. As Elton says, the film is either gives us Alien or Aliens rehashed, and it's pretty much the opener. Pretty much the opener was a quick refresh of Alien with the lead up to the crash and the crew of the Magellan. No, it's not the Magellan.
It's pronounced Maginot.
Thank you. I didn't feel like it was a Blade Runner film, and can't comment on the likeness to Dune since I've never got into the movie versions. But I did like the way the Magalaga Ding Dongs. Oh God, I'm gonna.
It's pronounced Maginot.
Thank you. Had the aesthetic of the Nostromo, but the kid and the planet world had an aesthetic of how the world looked in Prometheus. So it wasn't. So I did feel it wasn't trying to emulate any other universe, just dealing with the anachronism caused by the limits of the original movie compared to the later prequels. I like that essentially the main characters are just kids, and kids who have already had to face the prospect of death and how that's already affected them differently. The family dynamic story gives it more reason to have progressed these first couple of episodes rather than just the kids being enlisted to do a job or doing it because they have a desire to do good. But right now I feel that the Alien narrative is what's going to let this series down and demote it from just a great sci-fi series to a subpar addition to the Alien franchise. Thank you very much for that. Andy Mack wrote in to say they did mention the other two companies, and there's no sign of Tyrrell Corp or Tyrell. sorry, Tyrell Corp at this point. He lists the major companies. It's Dynamic, Wayland-Yutani, Prodigy, Threshold, and Lynch. There you go.
We did find that out after the episode, didn't we?
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah. Sean Gleason said he wasn't going to watch the show until after the Canaries got back, which I presume is us. So there you go. The Canaries are back. Thomas McCamberley, first-time feedbacker from the Black Dog, said, I've enjoyed both episodes, and so far it's pleasant enough ride. I'm not questioning the niggles or anything divergent from Alien or Aliens. I tend not to count anything afterwards, just interested in what it decides to do. While Dean Holt writes in to say, no spoilers, I watched both episodes of Alien Earth yesterday, and overall I thought it was pretty decent, and I'm very interested to see where they're going to take it. But I do have a few issues. Firstly, regards the main character in general and some choices the company makes with her. Secondly, they have made a few choices which have a potential to screw with the canon of the movies, but also make the series more interesting, help them have more material to make up 8 episodes. Third, it's a little difficult to fully go into without spoilers, but just regarding the cleanup crew, why did the company didn't have more control over the situation? But the positive is where the set regards the set and sound design. The production is very good, as you might expect. I also thought it was very good action scenes over the 2 episodes. One in the second episode in particular I thought was quite funny. All I'll say is Elizabethan party. Yeah, the rich arseholes.
Yes, that was wicked.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I've got the boy genius on the line. Yeah, go on in. Call him up when this comes through the fucking door. I also thought it drew a few influences from a certain sci-fi book which was made into a film in the 80s. Really interested to hear what you guys think in the next podcast, assuming they're going to have a chat about it. But this might require a visit into the spoiler zone in future episodes. So there you go. And anything else? Well, no, there's nothing else. Everything. Oh yeah, Ben Rush. My biggest thing, beside the ripping off of Ghost in the Shell, is that the xenomorph looks wrong, which we did kind of cover with its big thick lips. So we'll leave it there. But if anybody wants to leave any feedback for this, try and keep it spoiler free. But do go over to the Black Dog Podcast group. Facebook.com/group/the Black Dog Podcast, or send us in audio feedback if you like, because you never know.
It's pronounced Maginot.
Thank you very much. Right. Anyway, let's get on with this.
He's going to kill you.
I know he is. Well, he sent the audio in. It's not my fault.
It's true.
Anyway, Metamorphosis. Alien Earth. We'll give you the non-spoiler version. The boy informs Kirsch that the rescue mission has been changed and assigns him and the Lost Boys to secure the site and bring back the.
It's pronounced Maginot.
Thank you. Ship's contents for study. Upon learning that Wendy is left to rescue her brother Joe, the boy tells Kirsch to bring her in immediately. There we go. That's about as much as we can say. The only other thing I was going to say is the music.
Yeah. Let's talk about the music, shall we?
Should we talk about the music while we're in non-spoiler zone section?
The music is a bit of a conundrum, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's a contradiction because by itself, I really like the soundtrack. Okay, There's some really good tunes in there. Let's just, let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
But then the other side of the double-edged sword is the fact that they don't suit the actual show.
No.
There's like some of that music just took me out of it. Normally, when it comes to stuff like Alien, there is a certain style of music that is used in it. Yeah. It's very it's very low key for most of it during the. It's very underplayed, right? So what you don't need is the sounds of Dave Gilmour practicing a few things as they're in one scene as they're going back to a place, and there's like this is Dave Grohl just sitting on the toilet. He's looking for something to do where he takes a shit, so he's just going to whack out a few tunes, and this is them.
Yeah, he's just going to noodle away, and
yeah,
then
just do that.
Yeah, and also we didn't address it last week with the first two episodes, but it does seem to be ending on heavy metal every week.
Yeah, it's Metallica this week.
Yeah, Metallica this week. Was
it Hallowed Be Thy Name? I think it was. Yeah.
No. Was it? No, I thought it was Wherever I May Roam.
Oh, right.
There you go. Hallowed Be Thy Name might be last week, I think, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. I don't know. In fact, I will tell you because I've got the wiki now.
It's kind of out of my wheelhouse as well.
Featured music Stinkfist by Tool was the week before.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the week
this week, James Hetfield is obviously sitting there rubbing his hands together, knowing that he can build his 44,000th conservatory.
Lars is asking, did they pay for it? Did they pay for it? Did they?
Yeah. Hang on.
Right, they can use it.
Hang on. Stand down, the lawyers. They've paid for it.
Okay.
And the music for the first episode was Mob Rules by Black Sabbath.
Yes, that's right.
That's it. It's interesting that the wiki actually mentions the featured music. That it's like a part of the format.
Yeah.
That seems a bit weird. I mean, do you think it adds? I mean, obviously you don't, Dal, but do you think it adds anything, Elton?
It's not part of this world as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't suit it. Darren, you're right. They're cracking little tunes, and
by themselves.
Yeah, put the CDs on. Wicked. Awesome.
I'm actually thinking of going to that wiki and finding out all the tunes and then trying to get hold of each one.
Oh, there'll be a playlist somewhere already.
Guaranteed.
I'm sure there will.
Yeah. But within the lore and history of I nearly melded them to lore and history. I nearly said whore.
Whore and Lauder.
Yeah,
that's a TV show.
It doesn't quite suit Alien. Alien is more about apprehension engines and weird chain noises put through flanges and reverbs. All that sort of dystopian type music that is making you feel a bit eerie and a bit off kilter. That's what it should be like. Whereas it's a good song. These songs are great to hit a black screen with text on. Wicked, big thud in your face. But it's not the world that I'm used to or think that it should be.
Can I just say, by the way, apprehension engines itself should be the basis for a science fiction novel, I think. Just that phrase. I love that. That's great.
I saw the apprehension engines at the Roundhouse in Camden in 1984.
I want to build one.
Fire up the apprehension engines.
Yeah. Imperial warship, start the apprehension engines. Oh, I'm feeling a little unsure now.
Yeah. Do you know what? It sounds like a much more believable thing than a Heisenberg compensator. How does a Heisenberg compensator work then? Very well, thanks very much.
Well, thanks very much, yeah. Right.
Star Trek trivia for you.
Yes, exactly.
That's why I didn't get it. Okay, fine.
Yeah. In there's a thing, just before we go into the actual main episode, there's a thing about transporters that to teleport something, you can't know the exact position and travel of every molecule in your body, every atom in your body. It's just a huge number. It's utterly impossible to track. So it's called the Heisenberg number, the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. And then to counteract that, some clever spark designing the transporter manual said that there was a Heisenberg compensator in the transporter, so you can. And then someone at another con went, So you invented a Heisenberg compensator. How did you work? And he went, very well, thank you. And that was the end of that.
Right.
Yeah. You get a free bag of blue meth to go with it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
And you have to stand in your pants and cook.
Yep.
Anyway. Bitch. Yeah, science this, bitch. Right. So anyway, let's get on to this then. The non-spoiler section, non-spoiler review of Metamorphosis. How did you guys feel about it this week? Because we came out of the first two episodes feeling fairly positive.
Yeah.
And it felt like it was propelling along. Apart from Joe, the ever living. I mean,
yeah,
Super Joe.
He's fairly hard wearing, Joe, isn't he? And he's not even like, made up of 40 billion quid's worth of synthetic equipment.
Yeah.
He's really not.
Yeah, he's done well, isn't he, old Joe?
Yeah, he's like he's like like on your phone where you've got like you find that the last 3% last about an hour. It's like, why can't you make the rest of the battery out of that shit? Or like, why can't you make planes out of the same material you make a sort of like a black box flight recorder out of? You might find a few more people survive then.
Yeah. I think the reveal is going to come out that Joe is actually an android from Nokia.
I wouldn't be surprised, mate. I really wouldn't.
He's a 3310, is he?
He's a human-shaped 3310. You can do fucking anything to Joe. He just gets away.
He's got a flip-top head as well. So there we go.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's like the phones.
So go on in. So we came away, apart from Super Joe, the ever-living, Tommy Teflon. I mean, whatever you want to call him. We came away feeling fairly positive. So how have we all approached it this week? Dow, how are you feeling? Non-spoiler.
I have to say that for all of its wonderfulness, because I think we all basically agreed that this is a great science fiction show, but it's a really shit alien show, right? So with all of that, all of this nice story advancing, and I've got to say, what's the guy's name with the white hair? Timothy Oliphant. Timmy Oliphant. I'm liking his character more each week. I really am. I'm really kind of into that character. I think he's really, really good.
Kirsch,
yeah. The cool way he handles the situations that he finds himself in. But for all of that really nice writing, you've still got a moustache twirly villain in it, in the shape of the boy. It's kind of like, it's like, how many times have we seen this? This villain?
Yeah,
there's always somebody in there that's like that. I'm finding it's now that it's a synthetic character that's the more interesting one, which is Kirsch himself, right?
Yeah.
So, see, I'm still feeling okay about it. It's still a very watchable show, and I'm still sort of like thinking, well, where are they going to take this next? Where are they going to go with it? I do wish, and that it's got to an extreme now with the whole Peter Pan thing.
Yeah.
Right? This is now, it's as if, it's like living next door to someone who likes playing the music loud, and every day they've turned it up a little bit more. And that's what, and it's really, really fucking deafeningly loud now. Where they've started talking about that. They mention it in every single bloody episode. They really do.
I hope it's actually going somewhere with that, because otherwise it's just Noah Hawley wanking himself off thinking he's clever. Yeah. I think it might be a bit much. So
that is getting a bit much. You don't need it, quite frankly, to tell this story. But from what I'm seeing here, I mean, again, Lee, I could be wrong, but honestly, I mean, I've forgotten the names of half the characters in it anyway. So, I have to think of nicknames for them. like eyeball victim, or
ginger eyeball.
Ginger eyeball. Yeah, eyeball.
There's the Haribo Starbucks twins.
Yes, there is. Yeah, calling the policeman. Stop it. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. I recognise them by face only.
Yeah.
There are. You could just do. I mean, unless it's really going to make a big difference to the story, then just quit it.
Yeah.
I've heard enough now. I get it. Can we just move on?
Yeah, I get you.
They could have laid that down in the first episode and then left us to decide what is related to that story.
Yeah.
They've explained it. They've explained why they gave them the names. Do we need to have you keep going? Oh, by the way, do you remember that thing we talked about, last week? Peter Pan. Are you you understand it now? Are you? Would you like me to go into a bit more? No, maybe not. Okay, we'll just let you get on with it then.
Yeah.
Imagine all the employees when that boy walks out the room, and they're like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, more fucking Peter Pan, for crying out loud."
Peter fucking Pan, Peter fucking Flan, more like.
Peter fucking Andre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, fair enough. What about you then, Elton? What did you think of it?
This episode is split into two for me.
Right.
And it is related to the alien itself and everything else that goes along with this.
Right.
And I personally think all the stuff with the alien is utter garbage.
Okay.
And everything else I'm really enjoying.
Okay.
I'm not talking about all the aliens, but just that specific one that is dancing around at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just wrong. It's just wrong. I hate it. Please stop. Please stop. It's wrong. I'm gatekeeping this motherfucker because that is wrong.
Yeah.
But the other stuff, quite enjoying.
Okay.
I'm quite enjoying the Blade Runner TV show. So yeah that's all right.
Yeah. Cool. For me, this week, I've got to kind of go along with my previous comments. I think the alien stuff is kind of just weak and it's just thrown in there because they have to, because it's on the title and they couldn't call it Blade Runner. There is the Peter Pan thing. I'm down with that doubt. As soon as a character starts literally taking subtext into text by going, I know writers who use subtext and they're cowards. Let's just say Peter Pan out loud repeatedly. It's just like, give over. This better be fucking going somewhere.
Can I make a prediction? One of those characters is going to step on a landmine, go through the air, and he's going to go, "I can fly."
My prediction is that someone else is going to die, get put in a kid's body, and he's going to become Peter. It's just coming. You can just tell.
Yeah.
They're setting it up. Or Tinkerbell's going to turn up somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Tinkle
do you know what
bells.
This is kind of like it's kind of like casualty bingo. This, isn't it?
Yep.
Right? It's just they're building it up slowly. Just where you can see in an episode of Casualty, like, oh, don't worry, love, I'm just going to go up this ladder and hold this stripped electric wire that's got a current running through it in my teeth while I make hang this thing over a swimming pool, while balanced on 3 chairs.
Yeah.
Fucking hellfire. And, so which one's how is this going to end up? Ooh. I wonder.
Yes, exactly.
You want us to do what? Yes.
I've got to be honest with you. The other thing that's starting to really irk me with this, and again, I stick by my criticisms for last week. You know, old Timmy Teflon seems to be utterly impervious to everything, and it's getting worse and worse by the minute. I mean, guy ain't got a fucking lung now, and he's still popping around.
He's missing a lung, and he's still kicking out the jams, man.
Yeah, he's still down there. He's still diddle doo diddle doo diddle doo. But it yeah. Yeah, actually, I should get the Nokia ringtone. Every time we mention Joe, we'll have to play it.
Every time he walks in the room, it just plays again, doesn't it?
I think anytime any of us take more than 3 seconds to answer a question, just suddenly play that tune.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I mean, I've got to be honest. Apart from that, I mean, the thing that's bugging me now is the thing that's bugged me with all of the Ridley Scott Alien stuff and Alien Romulus, which is, once again, we can't just leave a thing being a cocking mystery. What it has to be is fully explained.
Yeah.
And the fully explained is getting worse because you're having a fucking laugh. I mean, it's getting to the point where you're seeing amniotic sacs now. I mean, for fuck's sake, give it a rest. So
get your sacs out.
Get your sacs out. Yeah, and yeah, as for the kids element to it, you know, the
No.
I mean, you know, it's cute and funny, but it is going to wear thin if it carries on. I'm going to be honest with you. But anyway, so overall, this one, I feel this one was a bit of a padding out episode.
Okay.
It didn't really progress much. It kind of put things in place, and the fact it's called Metamorphosis kind of alludes to that. You know, everything's changing. But anyway, but that's it. So I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of I've got a kind of level to this. Darren, clearly you got problems, man. And and Elton, you're still enjoying it, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, well then, in which case, it's now time to head into the spoiler zone.
Danger. The emergency disrupt system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes.
So here we are in the spoiler zone. One day I'll get that to fade out properly without just suddenly going drop. But anyway, so okay, let's get the elephant out of the way. The elephant in the room out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
The alien and Tommy Tim bollocks. Seriously, I know we saw the trailer for episode 3 and knew that he was going to survive, but genuinely, really?
Oh, he got a stinger right through the back, out the stomach, didn't he?
Oh, and flung around.
Yeah, and flung and thrown. Yep.
Yes. And it lined up to kill him again in the same way as it lined up to kill him in episode 1 and episode 2.
Yep.
It kind of pauses over him, goes, and then doesn't kill him, and instead does the same thing again. It does the Buffy the Vampire Slayer choreography dance.
The way I see it, it's doing a silent monologue over him. It's doing you probably expected me to, take you down and destroy you that way, but no. And it can't do that because it's an alien, so it has to just crawl over you and dribble over you a little bit.
Yeah. You're probably wondering how I got here. Pause, rewind.
You got me monologuing.
Yes, exactly. And then he's killed by having a cape. No, anyway, so come on then, let's get the elephant out of the room. I mean, really, the alien got killed off screen.
Yeah.
How did we feel about this?
I really wanted to see the fight between her and the alien, because it's like, I mean, the result, I can totally, as far as I'm concerned, it's in keeping with her strength level, right? And what she can do.
Yeah.
So, I can see her taking its head off, not a problem. Don't know what that blade was made of, but
well, that would be my next thing. But anyway, carry on.
So the fact she took it down, it's like, okay, that's fine. I accept that. And I even like the fact that she didn't escape completely unscathed by the battle, and that she was like, oh, I appear to be bleeding, and then passes out. So I like that. But yeah, I'm guessing somebody overestimated the budget or underestimated the budget for the show, which is why they couldn't film the fight scene. So I just wish that had happened on camera, because I think that would have been quite a cathartic little moment to see her pulling its fucking nut off.
I don't know. I reckon they saw how shit it looked when she was tugging on it and went,
what about the alien?
Yeah, hey!
As soon as I say it, every time.
Go on, mate. Sorry.
When they probably looked back at the day's little B-rolls and went, this looks shit. We can't have her fight this. This looks awful.
Hold on, she's fighting the gimp from Pulp Fiction. What's going on here?
And then she flips it over by just turning her hand. Oh yeah, that's how it works, isn't it?
Strongest boat hook I've ever seen in my entire life as well.
Yeah, because that didn't get damaged by acid or anything like that. But it's probably covered in plot, I'd imagine.
No.
I couldn't stand any of that. I hated absolutely everything about it. The way I see it happening is, this is acting more like a cat type animal. And when you get two cats fighting each other, they kind of roll themselves into a ball, and claws and mouths go everywhere. And all their bodies, they're trying to twist each other over and get a pin onto each other. Whereas it wasn't acting like that at all. It just, I understand it's a man in a suit. I get that.
Yeah.
But you spent a lot of money doing this. You're Disney. You have all the money. There's no reason why you can't do this.
Yeah.
If you want to CG this up to the wazoo, you can do it. All you need to do is just press OK, accept, and pay for it.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do. So there's no excuses about anything looking shit.
Yeah.
And yet this looks utter guff. I hate it. It looks terrible. I don't know.
I can tell you what it is.
Through its mouth was just a bad idea.
Yeah, I can tell you what it is. You see, they spent more on its collagen injections than they did on the rest of the alien itself. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've seen it being vicious in the hallway.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I like that it was off camera, because in your head, it's even more violent. And we've said this about many a movie and many things, mostly about Alien, about it. The stuff you don't see, it plays in your head and it becomes better.
Yes.
Where if you've got a man tugging, playing tug of war with a dog, that's all they were doing. And it looked bad. It was a rubber toy in the middle, and they're like, no, it's mine. It's mine.
Drop it. Down.
And he's waggling his tail, and he's
Fenton! Jesus Christ! Fenton!
More and more excited. Oh, his lipstick's coming out. No.
Yeah. Oh, God. No. Stop it.
But yeah, I think that's why they did it behind the gate.
Yeah.
And why the hell he needs to be told, okay, I'm going to push it in here, and then I tell you when to close the gate. Okay, yes. So then she swings it, and it's in there. And you think, press it then. And then he looks at her, she looks at him, and then she goes, now press it. And you've wasted all that time.
Because otherwise, Elton, the plot couldn't happen.
I know.
Which was basically to take her out of the action for a while so that all the rest of the kids can get 5 minutes in the sun.
Yeah.
I
don't like all that alien stuff. It's really, really bad.
Yeah, I agree. I am now of the opinion that the alien stuff is only in there contractually, to be honest. Unless it starts to actually impact on the plot beyond just we have to have a bit of action.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see there being much of a point. It's interesting that it's a driving force for Morrow, and we'll get to him in a minute. You know, and Lady Wayland, or whatever her name is, Lady Yutani.
Yutani, yeah.
And oh god, I've just had a thought about that, but we'll get to that in a minute.
If it's a thought I've had, yes, maybe.
But the thing is that the creature's there, and they just dispatch it behind basically a garage door, and it's like, okay, fine, whichever reason you want to pick for why they did it. The fact of the matter, it has just done what I always begrudgingly gave aliens a pass for, which is once you can kill it, you know, it's the Predator thing. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Once you can kill it, once it stops being a threat, once it's something you can dispose of, then it's just another thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole point was, in Aliens, it took colonial marines with super high-tech weaponry, and even then they didn't win. They kind of barely pulled a very, very loosely defined draw. And in Alien, they didn't get anywhere. I mean, it fucking just slaughtered them all. And the same with Alien 3. It's like, you can't beat it. The best you can do is fight it to a standstill. But in this case, oh no, Wendy the ever super, the ever amazing, just gets, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll get a boat hook and just drag it by its inner mouth through a garage door and give it a good thumping behind a fucking shed. I'll just take it for a good whooping.
I love the comic, the Tex Avery effects there, where you see its head suddenly bulge out the door where she's hit, and it's just like, can you not have made it do at least a funny face?
Yeah,
you know?
or a swanny whistle,
yeah,
or the fucking, what's it? Tom and Jerry when they get hit with a frying pan, they go tang. Just yeah. It's a bit
little face huggers going around its head.
Yeah. Squeeze. But yeah, I found that whole scene was such an absolute shambles that it almost put me off the rest of it, because there was all sorts of things it just did wrong. Like, I mean, let's not forget, she's got a sword, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that sword isn't really a sword. It's literally a fucking paper cutter.
It's a letter opener, isn't it?
I thought it was a guillotine off of a paper guillotine.
It was a guillotine, yes.
So the best that sword can do is cut a block of A4.
So, shut up, that's why.
Yeah. Wrong podcast. You can't call that on me.
No. Okay.
And then she stabs it through the top of a corrugated metal fucking roof, stabs the alien, the acid runs down the fucking thing, doesn't dissolve it, and then she cuts its head off with it. It's like, what the fuck? What fuck kind of guillotine you got there? But then again, the alien's acid is so strong that eats right through the whole of the corrugated metal container. So it's strong enough to do that, but it lands on old Tommy Teflon Nokia. It lands on his fucking shoulder, and he's got plenty of time. Oh, he's got plenty of time. He can take his jacket off, look at it, go, ooh, take his jacket off.
Yeah, that was the Hicks moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, but even then, Hicks got acid through his chest, and he had armor.
He had armor plate on, didn't he?
Not a corduroy jacket from fucking M&S. I mean, he was just what? I mean, the fucking acid.
I think they picked up the wrong alien. You know, they've obviously got the Timu alien, whose acid blood isn't as strong as the actual alien. So this is a cheap rip-off.
Yeah. Mum, we've got alien at home. At home. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just shit like that. It's like it doesn't have to be inconsistent or anything. It just has to do what we know from 7 bloody movies that it does.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you can say, "Oh, it's not in the same universe." In which case, why even have it? It was just like, oh my god, the fucking acid doesn't work the same way. Old Teflon Nokia, Timmy Timson, he's impervious to fucking acid now. He's impervious to a spear through his ribs. I mean,
which is a real shame because I really like him as an actor.
I think he was good in Andor. I mean,
because I think I first saw him in End of the Fucking World.
Yeah, he was really good in that.
And that's the thing, is there's lots to like about it, but it's just if you're going to call it Alien Earth and you're going to kill the fucking alien off in episode 3, and then you're going to do it in such a lame way, and then ignore everything that it does and has been established to do in the last fucking 7 movies, what on earth are we supposed to be making of this?
Don't worry, we've got more aliens to come. Don't worry.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'm just waiting for him to survive the fucking lung burster or whatever the fuck he's going to end up with. I'm sure he's going to get away with that and all.
Well, should we talk about him now? Just finish it off because he doesn't do
Timmy
much
Nokia.
more. Yeah,
Timmy Nokia. Yeah. Well, okay, go on. You go for it.
So he's brutally injured by this alien, and
he's marginally inconvenienced.
And his sister is brutally damaged by this alien as well.
Marginally inconvenienced.
Who's just gone for a reset and a reboot.
Yeah.
And
oh god, hang on, where is it? Where's that gone? I've lost that one. Hold on.
It's fucked.
No, it's the wrong one. I've lost it. Oh,
you know
god.
what you need to do is you need to do that the Windows tune, and then put David Attenborough at the back going, "It's fucked."
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Oh dear, Jesus. Go on, carry on. Anyway, Elton, carry on.
So they after all the shenanigans, they get them back to Neverland, which, I'm sorry, every time I hear that, I'm just thinking of Michael Jackson just wandering around in them bushes.
Well,
in the distance, all you hear is.
Well, well, funny
it's
enough,
a very very different Alien versus Predator. I'll tell you.
Yes.
I don't
Allegedly.
I don't know how much different it's going to be because we forgot about Nibs.
Nibs.
I think it's
Nibs.
Is it Nibs or hold on? I'm going to find out.
The ginger lady.
No, the other one. The I look like Ripley in a silhouette one.
Oh, her, the one that was in the meeting room.
Curly.
With
Curly.
With the boy.
Yes.
So I could be as clever as you. I could be even surpass you.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I got very creepy vibes off of that.
Yes. Oh, yes. You should read this and come back and we can play.
We can play. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got theories on him as well. Which this is the thing I like about doing shows like this, where all my theories start coming out and the tinfoil hats go on, and that's already there. I've got that, so we're good. So we'll do that later.
Go for it. Go for it.
But
we did have a confirmation though this week of something that was said last week.
Go on.
Of the fact that she can hear the aliens. I mean, they really hammer it home this week.
Yeah. Well, I did sit there last night watching it, going, I fucking knew it.
Yeah,
that was essentially my reaction.
Now make it say "Gottlove gear." Go on, say it. Make it say "Gottlove gear."
Yeah,
you can control them, obviously.
There was a couple of things you said last week about this. When they all flew over to Neverland, I could almost hear you going, "See, I told you."
I fucking knew it. In a nutshell.
God, is that going to be the voice that they'll give it if it does eventually end up speaking to? Is it going to be Michael Jackson? Hey,
no, I reckon it is going to be Nick. Man. I think it is going to be Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead. I fucking knew it. Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, she plays Curly. Yeah, the one who's clearly the focus of Alien versus Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. If they are going to do the voice, then I'm just going to keep looking out for Tom Hardy's name to appear in the fucking credits for this one. It's like, oh no, what are we going to get? What silly voice are we going to get this week? Hello, I'm the alien. I'm actor Tom Hardy.
Please don't even joke about that. Seriously. I can see it.
You'll will it into existence.
You will, and I will hate you for it. I will hate you.
It'll be Harry Enfield. Only me.
Stop it. Just shut up. Don't say another goddamn word.
You don't want to fire me out the airlock like that. You want to do it like this.
Oh man, you are really you are tempting the fates.
I am pushing buttons. Yeah.
Yes. So
anyway, getting back. Joe Nokia, he's damaged, and they remove his lung, but then keep it alive.
Yes.
And it is used as a host for something.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think about what they were doing there? Because that's when we find out Wendy can really honestly hear the things crying out, because it is clearly screaming in pain. It
was the eggs that was, the facehugger was screaming in pain, and the rest of the eggs were screaming in outrage or something.
Right. And then it's removing an embryo from there, and
a little tadpole.
Yeah, and we get it moved along and then put into the lung, and now it's using the lung as, I suppose, like a DNA thing, conduit to build up from itself, to incubate itself. So, how are we feeling that they're actually doing that instead?
Darren, you go first.
and now Lee.
Once I start, I will not stop. Keep going.
It doesn't make any sense. How the fuck did they know they'd need his lung?
Well, they don't. That's the point.
This is it. But apparently they were awfully organised. It's like, did you have to do that? Could you not have just showed them cutting up some bloke's body and nicking the lungs from that or something?
They might have data from the ship which said that they were incubated in the body.
Yeah, Kirch
no,
did
it's
say
not
he
even
downloaded everything.
It's not even that. It's the fact that Nokia boy just happened to come along and they nicked his lung. What, do they not have any other victims they can get lungs from? They seem to be able to pull stuff out of thin air. The guy's that rich.
Well, they got all the dead bodies of the kids. They could have used them.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, not that I'm one for defending the kind of fucking with the canon thing, but what I will say is that Kirch does actually stop Boy Wonder from sticking his face over an egg.
Oh. And then it closes again.
And then it closes back up again. Yeah.
That's like a Venus flytrap, which I remember when I used to tickle the Venus flytraps, and they go, no, there's not a fly in me, is there? No.
So he does stop them, and he does talk about the fact that it's an endoparasitoid creature, and it needs a living human host because he downloaded the information of the manifest from the mango. I mean, sorry, for fuck's sake,
it's pronounced Maginot.
Thank you. He downloaded that from the manifest and the logs and how it killed all the crew, and they did have recordings of the cryopods with a hole in the chest.
Yep.
And the something crawling away. So you can make the assumption that they're just going, it needs something inside you to do something and then grow and come out. And the lungs are a fairly reasonable guess, I would imagine. My problem is that if you put 2 seconds of thought into it, the face hugger attaches itself to your face. Why? Because it goes down into your stomach, not your lungs. Because otherwise they would choke to death.
I always thought it just put something in your gullet type throat, just down there, not all the way into your stomach, because it was a chest burster, so it was around your chest. But then again, I thought that was around all the major organs, a lot of heat there, and you just attach to it, and then you grow from there. But once again, it's never been proved, and it's a nice little mystery, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it is a nice little mystery until it's explained. But it's like, because you get Ash in the first film going, I suggest it's feeding him oxygen. But the way it's done in Alien is that it comes out the center of the chest because Kane's feeding it when because he's eating so much, and Lambert turns around and says, the way you're woofing that stuff down, you're pounding that stuff down like there's no tomorrow, because he's super hungry. The first thing Kane says when he sits up, he goes, I'm famished. Before we take off, can I have dinner? And he's so hungry, and he's basically feeding it.
Right.
And that was always what I got from it. And then he starts to choke because it's trying to get back out, but it's got nowhere to go, so it goes through. As opposed, it takes the direct route. That was always my understanding of it. But as you say, it's a mystery. I mean, it's how do we feel about it? I hate that it's continually explaining more and more of the alien. It's getting to the point where it's into, let's just call him Han Solo because he's on his own. It's getting to that point. And that's the bit that's bugging me right now. With the whole alien side of things. I'm much more interested in the Lost Boys and what's going on with them.
Yeah.
And Morrow as well.
Well, I think, I don't know if it made it into the recording or not, what I said last week about people putting stuff in lore or into these films and programs because it serves their own sense of, I've added to it, instead of it actually adding to something of the creature itself.
Yeah, that's when we were talking about putting your hand on the bonnet, wasn't it? We did mention that.
Right, okay, yeah. And it just feels as if someone wants to add a bit more to this. And just say, yep, that was me. That was me. Okay, thanks for that, mate. Thank you.
Yeah. Does it bug you at all, Darren?
The more I'm listening to this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The more you're making me think about how this show does what it does, the more I'm getting the impression that they were writing these scripts as they were filming it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm starting to believe. I think they had a had an outline that was good enough, but then like people started getting involved, and more people than should have got involved, and things were changed and rewritten on the fly as things were being shot.
Mistakes were made. Questions were asked. Yeah.
So, you know how this show could have been. All they needed to do, right? Even though I know it's going to have probably aliens in the title, just call it Aliens Prodigy or something like that, right? Have the whole show about development of the synths, right? Do that. That is in itself, that whole thing about the three different sets of humans, the totally synthetic, the cyborgs, and then the hybrids. That in itself, I could have sat and watched without a problem.
Yeah.
You know, what it means to be human, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
As they've been doing with this. So I don't need the alien in this at all, because it's not playing a very big part.
No,
it's Boba Fett. That's what this is, right? This is Boba Fett. This is Darth Maul, right? This is every villain or every hero in a film that's been really kind of advertised, using all the sort of publicity shots, has its own action figure, and then is on screen for all of 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what the alien is. It is hey, hello, do you recognize me? Yes, look, it's in the alien universe because I'm here. Yes. So that justifies the title, doesn't it? Yes. I mean, this has got fuck all to do with me and my species, but, carry on.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Yeah. I
mean,
they
should have made a Weyland-Yutani show instead.
Yeah, call it Weyland-Yutani. Something or other, you know.
Yeah.
Building better worlds. There we go.
Yeah, building better worlds, better tomorrow. Off-world colonies, a chance to begin again. I'm totally on board with not having an alien in the Alien show, but then again, I guess that's the kind of other universe where they've done that, and we're all sitting there going, "Where's the fucking alien?" They can't win in that respect.
No,
I mean, they should have just kept away from it entirely in terms of title and everything.
Or go balls out and have the things break out and completely infect the city. And then you've got what we've been waiting for, which is the Dark Horse comic, Earth War. Right? That's what this should have been.
Yeah.
You know?
Man,
just
have that. The problem with Earth War is the Earth War actually ended with the engineers turning up and blowing them all away and then taking over the Earth.
I can't remember how that ended.
Fair dues.
Because I read that novel and the comics that went along with it. I remember Spears and how he ended up, his head rolling.
Yeah.
But all the numbers on the aliens and stuff like that being, that was cool stuff. There was some real good imagery in there.
But alas, no. That's not what we're getting. Okay, let's get away from the alien for a moment, because I think we're getting too hung up on it. Not because I don't want to talk about it, but I just don't want this to turn into a 2-hour episode.
Monathon,
yeah. What do we think about the? Hold on. What do we think about?
No.
the kids this week with Wendy out of the way.
Yeah.
And what do you think? God.
Well, I get the impression that nobody's actually told them what they're capable of yet. Because, if I were a kid and I got told you are literally now inside a death machine, right? This is it. You're inside your own superhero. You can leap tall buildings at a single bound. You can basically juggle cars. You're super intelligent. And you're, if something happens to your body, it will heal. That's it.
Mm.
You know, and you can fall great distances as well without any sort of problem.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that was kind of like the first thing you teach them, but they are very young children in those bodies. I'm kind of interested about what's her face, the ginger eyeball lady, ginger eyeball one, Nibs.
Yeah,
because I think she's cracked.
yes,
I genuinely think she's cracked, and we are going to have psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est, as she goes wandering around wandering in the building.
I think she's going to go all Event Horizon, I'm afraid.
Event Horizon?
Yeah.
In what respect?
Well, she had that eyeball thing trying to get inside her, didn't she? And that seems to have really, really traumatized her.
Well, again, because she's a blooming... she's blooming 8-year-old. She's been attacked by an eyeball alien with tentacles.
I know, but she, she was looking in that mirror, haunted in that mirror, and then actually touched her eye as well, as if, did it get in there? Is that my eye or is that it?
Yeah.
And so I think she's going to cut them out. I honestly do.
Oh, right. Proper, where we're going, we don't need eyes.
Yeah, I think she's going to go like that.
Oh, blimey. Okay.
She's going to malfunction and just not... You're going to see the wrong side of their development where it's just, no, I can't control this anymore. And like the RoboCop 2 of... when they're trying to make the second robot, and that guy just lifts up his head and goes,
pulls his own head off.
Yeah. It's gonna be like that.
You think Skull McGinty?
Oh God, we haven't had Skull McGinty, Skullface McGinty for ages. Yeah,
but the two kids talking away. Was it Slightly and Smee? Was it them two?
Yeah.
I didn't mind them talking, and I like all the very childish talk. It's the bro stuff. Bro is no. Stop that. That's for other ITV programs. That's not for here.
That's for Only Way is Essex.
Because that's gonna really date it. In 5 years' time, if anyone's watching this, then they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, that's like really, really bad." They
it's
should
like
not
cringe
have done
and
that.
stuff.
Oh my days, like, why are you doing
Oh my
that?
God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
We're trying to save the universe, and he's saying I can't wear my trousers.
Oh my God.
You might as well just give them vocal fries as well. Like, oh my God, it's an alien.
No, get a thingy, Miller and Armstrong in to do the voiceovers for him. So, like, I was on board the spaceship, and this alien came out of nowhere.
Oh,
and I
my
said,
God.
"Back off, man! I've got a medical condition. I've got a doctor's note and everything."
Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Yeah,
there's a program with what's his name? Ron Livingston.
Right.
And there's a scene in a what program is he in? Oh, hang on a second. I'm searching for it. Loudermilk.
Oh, right.
And
yes.
There's a clip where he walks into a coffee shop. And she's like,
yes.
Would you like cream with that? He's like, yes, I'd like cream. Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that? I'm not, this is my voice. That's not your voice. You're putting your voice on.
Yeah.
And it's getting to that point at the moment with all the bro stuff. Yeah, come on. Stop it. You're better than this. You should be better than this at least.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, so those two I quite like the fact that they are kids in the human bodies, and they're not doing the Peter Pan thing with those two. They're just like two kids going, let's call the police. Am I in trouble? You know.
Well,
Nibs does the Peter Pan shit. She loses it over the Peter Pan shit.
Yeah, but it's the now which one is it? It's not Smee. It's who's the other one?
Slightly.
Okay. Now I do believe that in Peter Pan, one of the kids goes to almost betray Peter Pan because Captain Hook sits there talking to him. And when you've got exactly the same thing in this, as I say, Marrow is turning to be more into fucking Captain Hook all the time, right? Even had a big knife as a fucking hand, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it. He's got a hand that's not just a hand, right? It does stuff. It's not just a hand. It is the hook.
Hold on. Are we saying Wendy's hook?
No.
She had a hook to get the alien in the door.
No, it's Marrow, right? Or
Yeah.
Marrow.
Right.
Him. He's Captain Hook. Because he's slowly talking around the boy.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Trying to get him on side. That's it.
Yeah.
And you see him looking up the boy Genius as well, who is supposedly Peter Pan in this.
Yeah.
And it's just that's what that said to me looking at that scene when he's on the phone or he's talking to the boy. It just
through that patch through his ear, patch through his neck.
That's right.
That Veruca plaster that he put on him.
The Veruca plaster on his neck. Because nothing says high tech facility with top notch gear as much as this kid's wearing a Veruca plaster on his neck. I wonder if that's important. Let's just ignore it. It doesn't matter. I think you find it does. Yeah. I'm go on.
There was some good imagery as Morrow was. He was downloading all the stuff from the ship to himself, wasn't he? And then wiping the ship. So he was carrying all the information. And watching him with them two little wires next to his on his temples, downloading that stuff. That looked good. I really, really appreciated that. I thought that looked cool.
Yeah, and it was obviously causing him pain because he was starting to sweat and all that kind of shit.
Do you know what took away from that scene for me?
Go on.
See, it's the typical Hollywood computer thing, right? It's like when you're deleting stuff, you've got to show each pixel disappearing, right? Okay, that kind of thing. They did it with this. I'll tell you what, let's not just have a USB cable, right? Just a normal one. Let's have it with lots of flashing lights on it so you can see the data's moving across the actual thing here, because we have to do it like that to show that the data's moving into his head, because you wouldn't know. Otherwise, you just think he's sitting there like fucking Cliff Richards in Wired for Sound. That's not what he's doing. I like small speakers. No, he's not like that at all. No, he's downloading stuff into his nut. That's what he's doing. But we can't just let you assume that's what he's doing. No, even though you can see it on screen. No, we have to give you big flashy wires that actually show you the direction that the data is traveling in.
And of course, Mother going 10%. 11%, 12%. Yeah,
it's like the old the gnome out of Wallace and Gromit.
1% charging. Good night, Mr. Wallace.
Did you like the way he got more sweaty as the actual download was going on? You see, like, fucking rivulets of sweat coming out of his fucking forehead. It's like totally reflective surface for a face about 2 minutes in.
Can I ask also why he did that? Because I thought he transmitted everything back to Yutani.
No, I think he downloaded it himself onto him. So then
but in the couple of episodes before, didn't he just say to Mother, he goes, Mother, upload everything to the Utani database?
I can't remember.
This is like The Gathering, isn't it? The Babylon 5 The Gathering with the communication skill. They've got 30 different types of communication you can use to get a message across to someone. They're always using a different thing, to send a message, to contact C and C, right?
Yeah.
Send a raven this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Send a pigeon.
What do you want to do? Bike messenger? Should we get a courier? Please hang me up the other end of the ship. Yeah, but it's like the ship's 5 miles long. It's like it's away, isn't it?
Yes. Imperial warship, halt the flow of the pigeon.
Yep. So, I mean, it didn't even need to go through his head. Why not just create a port in the machine where he can stick his finger into, right? He does the business that way. He pulls it out.
RoboCop.
Yeah, like RoboCop. Or maybe he's got the actual lead somewhere else. No, honest, I'm downloading that. This is not what it looks like.
Crichton hoovering.
I'm downloading data. Tickle the balls.
1%. 0.01%. Oh God.
Someone needs to put that sound on that video. That'd be great.
Charging.
Yeah, just have it subtly in the background as they do it. It's just Reece Shearsmith's voice.
Yeah.
Fire.
I'm a handy security. I'm a handy security guard. And my name is Beryl. Charging. I'm here to help. I
got the impression that he downloaded that stuff into his head because then he was speaking to Utani, or the granddaughter of Utani, and had all that and wanted to go back and get the monsters and stuff. So that's the way I saw it. And he was kind of scuttling the ship after that.
Yeah. But I don't think you want to scuttle the ship. I mean, that's a big old boom. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah,
we've seen that ship scuttle before.
Yeah, but if they're the main data that he was trying to get was gone, and that power struggle between this Cavalier guy and Utani, at least she's got all the data of that.
Yeah. Well, exactly. That's why he said I recovered the data, didn't he? But I mean, I'm trying to work out what he's actually going to do to get those samples back, because I think if he's going to convince Slightly to do it, then I just don't see it. I don't know. I just don't see how that works. And even if it does, what's the point?
And this is where we start playing casualty roulette. This is it, okay? We've got a couple of things there that we can spin the wheel. So who's it going to be? Is it going to be Boy Genius and his, being too cocky and fucking things up that way? Or is it going to be getting the boy to go in there to, I don't know, release whatever containment field is around those things, and they get out that way and then invade the city, and then we do have Alien Earth or Alien Earth War.
I honestly don't think so. I think it's the whole thing of getting them all onto the island. I think that's a key point here.
Yeah.
That island is either going to become overrun, in which case, fair enough, and then it ends with the fucking place being nuked,
Oh.
or because
if someone says nuke it from orbit, I'm flipping the table.
let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. I mean, the one alien callback was slightly going over to the eggs, finding a shedded alien skin, picking it up, looking at it, then dropping it on the ground. Yeah. Because you've got to remember that. You remember that bit. I mean, I think the most interesting thing at the moment is Morrow and his plan. Why he suddenly becomes super obsessed with it. Because he wasn't that bothered.
He said most of his life, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he lost his daughter and his family and everything because of being away for 65 years. But he did say to Yutani, I don't care about any of this. This project is everything. And it's like, okay, so the project's everything, but don't know.
We're going to get an episode on the ship, aren't we?
What do you mean?
Of course.
Yeah, revealing how it all went tits up, for sure.
And then we get the story of what side he's on, who turns, who was the saboteur, and why, and where all the crew sit and everything. Because I think the first episode, the crew were laid out quite nicely, but you didn't get enough of them. You saw some flashbacks, but they clearly, hopefully, we're going to get an episode explaining that.
Well, yeah, we got Michael Smiley as one of the engineers. Old tires from Spaced. I mean, they can't just have actors like that and then just throw them away.
Right.
I'm sure they're coming back for that. Plus, we got to find out if Mr. Tang, the robot sex pervert, is going to reappear. By the way, the use of the word Tang. I mean, let's be honest. It's right there. Bit of. If his first name is Poon, I've got to draw a line. I've got to draw a line in the sand. If he, Mr. Poontang. But yeah, right now I'm curious as to Kirsch's motivations and what he's doing, because he seems to be well into the old alien stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he didn't seem particularly bothered by Wendy walking in behind him. He carried on working when she just collapsed in a foaming heap at the end.
Did they know that she was there?
Well, the bloody door's open, for Christ's sake. I mean, there was gusts of wind, and she goes and then falls over. I mean, I know he's kind of focused, but I think he might have heard.
Right.
And so I'm interested in what. And he seemed to have a look on his face when old boy Genius turned around and said something along the lines of, "Do what you need to do. You've got complete control. That lab is yours."
Yeah.
That felt like a pivotal moment.
Is that the David moment then? Do you reckon?
Probably. I suspect. And that would be a shame if it just becomes Kirsch is a psycho hose beast. Because if
I really hope not.
Because if that's the case and it's just him going full Dr. Frankenstein like David, it will just devolve everything into a more generic kind of story.
The only good synthetic we've seen is Bishop so far.
Well, you could argue Wendy and the Lost Boys, but we don't know for sure.
No.
Yeah, as you say, I think Nibs is going to lose a nut. Yes.
What do we think Adrian Edmondson? I see him now, by the way. I didn't see him, but now I completely see him. What do we think he's doing? Because he was interviewing one of the kids, wasn't he? Asking him what the other guy, Morrow, was saying to him and what that meant.
Dow?
I kind of thought his character had a bit more, had, more teeth this week. Just because of that one scene where he walks into the cafe where those two boys are, and he just stands there looking at them, and one of them says, "Are we in trouble?" And he goes, "Why? Have you done something to be in trouble?" And you just see him looking really quite concerned. Especially when he goes, "Oh, yeah, it's all right, don't worry about it. We looked at it through your eye cams." Like, eye cams?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
What have I done? Yeah.
What else did you video?
Yeah.
I'm an adolescent. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I scanned my face into a VPN looking like Norman Reedus. Anyway.
Honestly, it just went off in my hand. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. He is creeping me out a little bit, old Aid.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting the distinct impression that he's the power behind the boy genius. He's letting the boy genius stand there and do all the stuff, and he's the right hand man. But I think he's going to be the one that turns out to be working with someone else. I think it's something else going on there.
I have a theory. Can I throw my theory in, please?
By all means, we should have the theme tune to bacofoil playing. But okay. Go on, go for it.
Boy Cavalier.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a synthetic as well.
That would make him Peter Pan. Yeah.
I think he is an older person, a much, much older person in a younger body.
Yeah.
Or going on that.
Yeah.
The reason why he's doing what he's doing with the kids is because he wants to find a process that will help him become immortal. So he's not an android yet, but he's going to be. He's going to be a hybrid.
Right. Okay.
Well, okay. Because,
I think in this world, though, people tend to think about living longer when you're older.
Yeah.
Not at 19, 20. You don't think, oh, God, I better start creating synthetic bodies that I can slip into in 70 years' time because, times are ticking. I don't think they think like that. I think you get hit 60s, 70s, 80s, especially in this franchise. And then you're like, I've only got 10 more years. Christ, I better invent something that I can get into. Or find some aliens on a different planet that I can ask so they don't smash my head in. But I don't know. It is interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what the deal is with Boy Kavanaugh right now. I personally think if I was to take a guess, I think he's just bored, and that's the key to it. He's not inventing anything. He's just like playing God, and he's just your typical Elon Musk type, the one who comes up with, I have an idea, let's call it rice badgers. Now go make it happen. Mm-hmm. And he goes and gets people who go and make it happen.
Yeah.
And he's loving the sniffing of his own farts because he does that thing with the lady who's doing all the psychotherapy with the kids. And he just says, I'd like to meet someone who is as clever as I am. Someone who could ask me a question, which makes that curly bit even more creepy because I think we're going to get into small things, a poor things situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to end up with him being the ultimate creep because there's Curly. Larry looking.
And Mo.
Yeah, Larry and Mo. They start poking each other in the eyes. No, but I think she's gonna end up being, shall we say, treated like an object,
Mm-hmm.
and and then it becomes, you get back to the real meat of this show, which is, I think, that it's what makes you human. What is it to be human? Are you human? And and the old immortality thing as well. If you're immortal, what why do you have to grow and evolve? Do you have any need to grow and evolve? Does evolution stop because because you're not going anywhere and the human race isn't going anywhere and you're not going to die and there's no need to evolve?
Mm.
So there's a whole thing, all sitting in the background there, and I'm just waiting for Boy Kavanaugh to basically go, hubba hubba, and then show himself to stop being a boy genius, as he keeps calling himself, but actually just another, creep.
Yeah, just another executive that can get away with it because he's got so much money and power. Yeah.
I like your theory though that he's actually already the original Lost Boy. He is the Peter Pan.
Yeah.
That would be a very good twist. But the problem with that is it doesn't work because we've already seen him walk next to an egg and have it react to him.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, balls.
No, it's either he's got a terminal disease or he just wants to be immortal.
Or he just wants a bunch of preteen fuck toys.
I just want one of my theories to come
creepy pervert.
Right, for once.
Well, don't worry. There's still time. There's still time. I mean, he can still end up being one.
No, I've been shot down now. It's gone.
The moment's passed.
Yeah, that egg opened, didn't it? So that means that he's not.
Yeah.
Flip.
Sorry, dude.
It's all right. It's a nice idea, though.
Okay. Did anyone get to the bottom of when is a machine not a machine, by the way?
No. Don't quite understand that. Because clearly Morrow is...
He's a cyborg.
Yeah, he's a cyborg, but he kind of longs to be a machine because he made a comment about, I wish it was that easy, just being a machine.
Yeah.
Turn off all your brain activity and feelings and thoughts and judgments and just be a machine. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, it is a machine, not a machine. You saw hear that? It's like when it's a door, not a door. When it's a jar.
It's a jar.
Yeah. Is that the sort of answer that they're going to get?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I ended up having to look it up. Go on. Hold on. Here we go.
So,
everyone, prepare yourself.
Well,
brace.
We've always known the alien is kind of biomechanical, and there's some sort of mechanical isms there, isn't there? So maybe that's the machine is not a machine. Because it's kind of a machine, but also synthetic machine type thing.
Yep.
So maybe he's talking about the alien himself.
Yes. I mean that's quite possible. I mean, that's maybe why Wendy's tuning into the aliens. I don't know. Maybe she's got the same thing. The body's almost a machine, but it's still got an organic component to it. Worth thinking about. I mean, the riddle, I had to look it up, by the way, is, well, when it's a machine not a machine, yeah, and it's basically when it stops acting according to its design or purpose. So when it stops doing what it's just designed to do, essentially when it thinks for itself.
So that's what Wendy's become then.
Maybe, but that's
I'm
what
more
all of them are. I don't know.
Well, it's the fact that she was improvising and
running downstairs really quickly.
Yeah.
Puffing and panting, except when she's a robot, but then she remembers and doesn't puff and pant for the rest of the scene. Sorry.
I noticed that too, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want this cast to go on much longer. You guys are, it's getting late. But I mean, are we looking forward to the next episode, and what do we think is going to come out of this? Just in a kind of roundup.
I'm enjoying this.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from the alien because you do it wrong. But apart from that, I'm enjoying it. Everything else, yeah, is good. What's coming up? I don't know. I'm terrified because we've seen Yutani a couple of times now, and I know I mentioned it last time. I'm terrified that one of those boxes is going to have like a little predator in it. I am honestly terrified because because we've had the animation of Predator come out. We've got another Predator movie coming out, and it's just it's the yin and yang that I think they're going to try and put together again.
Okay, fair enough, Darren.
Well, here's a terrifying thought.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's just take this to the extreme level here, right? This is me ramping an idea up to 11.
Are you going to make me very cross?
Yeah, you're probably going to go and want to kick something after I've said this.
Oh, God.
And this is a crazy theory, right? Okay, this is 99.9% certain that it's not going to happen because surely they wouldn't do this.
This is almost certainly going to happen now. Go on.
Yeah. If there's 1%, even if there's 1% room,
there's a non-zero chance. Then that is exactly what's going to happen.
There is a parallel universe where this has happened. Okay, in the show.
Yes.
And what if somehow you get an alien hybrid?
What?
Right? What? Okay, just go with it, right? Okay.
Right.
It goes into one of these synthetics, right? Now we know that the alien itself, right, taking this to the extreme, as I say, this is not, this is bound that it's not going to happen. But there is a 1% chance that it will because of looking at the writing and everything. And, I hate you. Yeah, I know you fucking do.
Go on. Yeah.
What if it takes on the properties of one of the hybrids?
Yeah.
I'm really hoping we're not going to get another fucking mutated alien like we seem to have got on everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, this is just a what if. What if they take it down that route?
No. God. You
so when you say alien hybrid, you're thinking of splicing and does something go into an alien body or the alien mind go into a human body? Or is it
now, I know they haven't had the I know they've already confirmed that the aliens don't detect the hybrids.
Yeah.
Right? Or any synthetics. But what if something happens and a facehugger does latch on to a synthetic? What happens? What do we get?
A riot. Because I will fucking lose my pieces.
I'll be on that 36B, mate, right down to their fucking studios. I'll be down with them with my rolled up newspaper, my Chelsea dagger.
Chelsea, yeah.
You rolled up porno mag, ready to stuff it down their throats.
Exactly.
Well, no, you can't do that anymore. You have to prove you're an adult.
Oh, that's true. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. Oh, good Lord. I don't even want to think about that. I know what you're saying, and I know you're being quite clever about it, but fucking stop it.
Is it because you think to yourself there's more than a 1% per chance of do this?
I'm almost entirely convinced that there's going to be some mad fucking bollocks with that. Yes.
With each episode, it goes from 1% to 10. Then 30.
Now I'm like Morrow. I'm basically sweating while looking like I've shat myself with a couple of cables sticking out of me going
0.01% charged.
Aye. Fucking hell.
I don't mind the idea of a face hugger on a synth.
But why? To what end? That's
who
what I
knows.
Don't
get. Why have they given these kids fucking Peter Pan names?
Well,
why is not a question anymore? It really ain't. It's just it doesn't matter. They'll find a way to work it in. It'll be some bollocks like that. You watch.
We are genuinely living in the most stupid timeline if this actually happens.
We are.
Oh, I think that, we have been for some time now, unfortunately.
You know, there are times I don't want to be right. And this is one of them. But my brain just won't help itself by shutting the fuck up and just sitting in a corner. No. It just, well, what about this? So, what are you suggesting? What is this? Why are you coming to me with this?
Yeah. I personally don't want that to even be considered. I mean, I actually thought for 1 second that you were going to go with some kind of mad shit like Wendy becomes an alien queen or something. Shut up!
I don't want to see alien.
Queens. Hold on there a minute.
No.
This is it's got some legs. That has.
So's a spider. I don't want to see that on my telly either.
Well,
Go on.
Look at it this way, right? Okay, there is no queen.
No.
There is no queen. And aliens need a queen. And if she understands them...
They've never needed a queen.
If she understands them and she can communicate with them...
No. Can we not? Can we just not? Can we just stick with the...
Hey,
soft voices.
Hey,
yes.
Hey.
What?
They do say,
that
every time somebody has an idea, there is a branch of the multiverse that opens up where that idea. Is true.
Yeah.
Right. So even if it doesn't appear here, you've put that out there into the universe now.
You have.
Well done.
You have.
Isn't that a law?
No, you did, because you said you gave me this Germany idea. You said I thought you were going to say something like Wendy becomes an alien queen. It's like, hold on a minute.
Yeah, you didn't have to run with it. You could have gone, no, you silly cunts, shut up.
Do you know what? My shit film writer brain could already see where they could make the connection.
I want this now. Yes,
you would. God, you all disgust me. You
Darren,
disgust me to my core.
More. Give me more.
I mean, I can't see him finding a way for her to shit out an egg or anything like that because it's going to take more than preparation H to help her out with that. I'll tell you that now.
Okay, getting away from this because I want to just get away from this and pretend it never existed. What is this thing that makes her so special?
We don't know yet.
What do you think it is?
She looks like that actor from Emily.
Okay. That's it, is it?
That's it. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
I watched a video today. Can I nick something off a video that I saw?
Yeah.
So someone was freeze framing, when Morrow was talking to the guy through his Veruca patch. And
Bazooka that Veruca.
And he was reading stuff about that little boy.
Yes.
And someone zoomed in on what was written there. And there was talk about a car crash or a bike crash and someone being killed. And so we don't know who was killed. And basically, it sounds like he may have killed his own mother in a bike crash and so created Wendy in the form of his mother.
Good Lord. What kind of Oedipus fucking dog shit is going on here? Wow. Okay. Do you know what?
Oh, Jesus.
Do you know what? I'm really quite happy not doing this podcast anymore. Because the less I know, the better happier I am.
I'm loving this now.
I'm a mother lover. You're a mother lover. We should fuck each other's mothers. Fuck each other's moms. I'm pushing that lady when you came out as a baby. This shit is crazy.
Right. I think we'll wrap it up there. Good fucking Lord. Right. We're done.
He's got mummy issues. Is this what this is about? Alien Earth is about a bloke with mummy issues. Is that it?
I'm still of the opinion that he's just a bit of a creep. I think he's just a creep.
Yeah,
definitely. We're going to find he's got bottles of breast milk in the fridge.
Yeah,
is that what it is? We're gonna have that. Is he going to go total Homelander? Is that what he's going to do?
Well, let's find out next week when we return.
Is he going to make a boob of himself? Is that?
Oh, good Lord! Shut up!
No. I'm just keeping you abreast of the situation there, mate.
Oh, you're such a tit. Right. Well, we'll leave it there.
Have you never seen an alien with a bra before?
Aye.
It's all gone crazy.
H.R. Geiger's over-shoulder boulder holders. Right.
Oh, God, it's turning into some dystopian sex club. What is this?
Yeah. Please insert a picture of
Norman
Reedus. Please put a picture of Norman Reedus into your webcam to hear the rest of this podcast.
Do you know what? I'm going to check sales on Norman Reedus masks from Amazon. See if they've gone up recently.
Brilliant.
Hello, my name's Norman Reedus. No, honest, it is me. Honest.
I live in Norway.
You may know me from things like John Wick or that show about dead things. Oh, Walking Dead, that's it. Yeah.
And Blade.
Oh, Blade, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Right. Okie dokie. I'm definitely going to stop there. So,
Stuff of nightmares.
Yes, it is the stuff of nightmares. We're gonna leave it there. We'll be back next week, I'm guessing, for episode 4, Observation.
Oh, I am definitely. This is too good now. Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Do we just have a section at the end, which is what silly theory can we come up with just to ruin Lee's day?
Yep.
Yeah. And we'll be back for that. If anybody's got any feedback for the episode Metamorphosis, by all means, jump on the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/the Black Dog Podcast, and do leave us a bit of a feedback that we can read out next week. As ever, bear in mind, it's a spoiler-free area over there. Don't go nuts and start posting up theories and nonsense. And always remember,
it's pronounced Maginot.
There you go. So, Yeah, we'll leave it there. Before we go, Elton, what's going on in Rogue 2 Media? You can pimp it out.
I forget now. I nothing at the moment because it's off season. So, but
like Pontins?
Yes, like Pontins.
Fucking Pontins.
Jesus Christ.
Poor man's Butlins.
Yeah, Timu Butlins. Okay, so you're having an off season
At the moment, yes.
Yeah, that's it. You put everything away until you can bring out the Christmas decorations.
That's right. Yes.
Right, brilliant. Lovely.
It's nearly September, so just around the corner.
Yes. Let's not worry about that too much. Cool. Because September's a fucking nightmare all month for me. What about you, Dal? Is there anything going on?
No, actually. Nothing.
Right.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay.
Kel surprise.
Okie dokie. Well, in which case, we'll leave it there. You know the main cast, blackdogpodcast.com. Come over here and get it. Otherwise, we'll see you next week for another thrilling installment of how much bacofoil can we use up and how many new words can we think of for indestructible Timmy the Nokia boy.
Do you like my very shiny trilby hat I'm wearing here?
Yeah, it's a glorious metallic top hat. It's like you've been for at least one marathon while wearing a Victorian gentleman's costume.
Yep.
And on that bizarre note, we'll leave it there. So, until next week, see you later. Tatty bye.
Bye-bye.
Ta-da.